What's up, everybody? Man, I'm back. Got out for work, but we gotta record another video, another simple tutorial. Not really gonna talk too much on this one. I'm just gonna, mix and master a session I just got from a good friend of mine. Let's see what his name is. I'm just kidding, you guys. Everybody who sends me their music, they're fan, man. We do business, we family. Wayne Dickey, man. If y'all don't know him, go search him up. Probably has a lot of music out. We're gonna work together. We got his stems already here. Got his vocals, and then I also got the beat stems right here. So it'll be a good example for y'all to see when someone gives you a lot to work with. So not just a two track instrumental. You get all the stems for the beat, so you can actually see how to go about that. All right, so let's get to it. Man, first thing first, once you get your stems, make sure you know what the BPM is. Make sure you know what the key is. So I think it's G minor, and the BPM is 140. If they're really good with their with labeling and all that stuff, they're gonna tell you that stuff off the rip, like he did. He just gave me that, so I don't have to go look for it and stuff. I trust him. Alrighty, so let's just get to it. Drag and drop. Actually, don't like the. There we go. Get a bigger space. Alrighty. And again, if y'all want, this template for FL Studio, I use FL Studio, so if y'all do have FL Studio, usually I think 20. This works 20 and up. If you don't use waves, I only use waves. Not because I only like waves. It's just because I just grew up with waves, man. Like waves always been killing it. Right now they're in the little hot waters and stuff, and I know people don't really like them right now. And there's other good other plugins that you can use, but I mostly use this template because it's known to work. People use these tools, and it works. Like, this is what they use for every single songs you hear. So, and you can find so many YouTube videos right now, and you can see everybody uses these. So yeah. All right, let's get to it. And again, if you want to get this template, it's in my website, icecoldgoon.com, or mixed by icecoldgoon.com. Whichever you want to go, it's going directly to the website, and you can purchase this template. Alrighty, let's first put the beat in so we can kind of see what we're working with. Make sure you save it. Again, I'm not going to do a lot of talking. I'm just going to go through what I do. I'm not that technical type of person that knows all the terminology and all the shit that people go to school for. I just know how to do it. What's his name? There you go. Something better. Boom. So we ready. Now you got the beat in. Let's play it. Make sure y'all can hear it. And again, I'm gonna get better at these videos. It's a learning process, man. We all gotta start somewhere. So hopefully the levels are good and y'all can hear it. And again, when it comes to mixing, I don't, and especially when the headphones mixing, I do kind of like a two A and B testing, headphones and then monitors. But when you're mixing on headphones, try to mix slow. Don't fuck up your ears.
I'd have made at the spur of the moment. Yeah. I wish I could take it back, cause you was just a phase, and now I'm on to something better.
So I'm normalizing right now. Just so you just get good levels off the rip, you know. Some people don't like doing this because it's not really. I don't know. It's just I do it because it just makes me like see the actual waves, waveforms. Alrighty. Um, Alright, let's play it. Mic check. Alright. I think y'all can hear me. Good levels. Just turn it down a little bit. Alrighty. So when we're mixing with like a whole, they give us the beat stems. Good way to structure it is boom. We got bass here, 808. We got the hook already. So I'm gonna take that, put that over there because it's kind of like vocals. Boom. Hi-hats, kick, gonna put it down here with the 808, snare, here, pad, any sounds down here, saw, down here, percussion, there you go. Kinda got the, there you go. It's kinda how I like it structured. And all of these, I'm gonna link them up from 23 all the way to however many they are. So boom. It's a little bit more work. Again, it's alright. But again, this is where if y'all really are trying to like get into the money side of like, making this like a freelancing job or I mean, that's you could charge people by the stem. I mean, I usually have a range of like anything more than 20 stems, I'm gonna charge you double, just cause like just the amount of routing and you know dealing with more stems and more things you gotta worry about. 27, 26, 25, 28, right? 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Alrighty. Now that we got those routed, I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna change the colors. Boom. I can see. So anything that's orange is gonna be the stems. You can get more anal about it and like, label them. But again, like I'm doing this video just so y'all can see the gist of it and get an example of how to do it. So now that we have everything running through y'all can see it going. I personally have an instrumental or like a bus for like this situation. Again, these. So it's gonna be like this. I'm gonna hide them all, and then I'm gonna make sure we send them route to this track only, and that should Yep. Boom. I usually wanna give myself like a 6 dB headroom. Again, you can always go if you're using FL Studio on the top left side corner. You can see the readings and stuff. But anything you hover over is going to give you like what that is. So if you hold it, look at the top. It says -6 dB. Give yourself some headroom. So right now the song's at -30. I mean, it's very low. You can't hear it. But again, it's just giving you a lot of headroom. Give yourself a lot of headroom to work with. You can always limit and bring that bitch back up. Again, don't hurt your ears either. Alrighty. Now that we got, jot this down. This is the beat right here. Now let's drag the vocals in. He did send me 2 reference tracks, so we gotta make sure we just listen to those and see what kind of vibe he's going for.
You're out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad, reaching for the things that would never.
Okay.
Trying to leave, I really wish I could, but you got me caught up in the web, that's the game that you play. I need to just run away. Got me feeling like I'm the one that's going crazy.
Okay. So it gives you a little idea of what he's trying to go for. Great quality. So, but again, if y'all can see, like, let's play the hook stem, right? You can see that his vocals, the verses are between. So, I mean, that's why you can see like how you should organize your stems. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah. I get a lot of questions like, well, how do you know this is the stand or this is the hook or this is that? It's like, well, you should just see it. Again, it's like he punched in, punched out. So they're pretty much the same vocal. It's the same type of verse, right? So just hook them together. And then hypes, I mean, pretty sure. So if you see them overlapping, then you probably did a different one. So I'm going to probably pan them left and right so you can get, just spread on those. And that's pretty much it. We're just going to put those on my channels. Alright. So now that we got everything routed.
Bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving to the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and you're out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag.
Going to start. Again, I like to start. A good key is to start just cutting. Take away before you start boosting. Take the stuff that it's not good. You don't need. And first part of my chain, it's obviously auto-tune, but again, we're not really using auto-tune, so I'm gonna just turn that off, or you can just take it off. Again, purpose of the video, and we just move along.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me.
I like just to hover it and off the rip, whatever harsh peaks I see. I like just to, just take away. I feel like a lot of people are a little afraid of just attacking the EQ. So I like the Pro Q, the fat filter, because it really just shows you how to have a balanced vocal, It shows you the wave imaging and everything is perfect. I love it.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said
I ran a double EQ. You don't have to.
At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad, reaching for the thing.
But we just, over the time, I just run a double EQ. Now I got new peaks. You can now see that after running the first one, after taking these out, these frequencies, now we got a more level vocal, lead vocal. Um, I usually like taking these peaks and then adding it to my SSL Logic channel. And then we just take, so like the high frequency one, let's say frequency 12. We make sure we mark the frequency that we want to cut. 4.4, 4,400 hertz. Let's see, 1.8 kilohertz. Boom, and then 399. Boom. Usually just want to cut like -3. And it's just a little trick. Again, you don't have to follow what I do, but it's just something. I just like to taper off some of the low end here. Some of the mids, low mids. Boom. Got a Q at 8. Boom.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said
That's the puke child. A lot of people use this.
I was never mad.
It's great for saturation. I use the pop vocal preset. Not much to it. NLS. I like to switch over the different presets here and just choose the one that sounds more better for the song. Really, just boost it by 3.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and girl out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad, reaching for the things that we never had. Walking.
And then when it comes with the delay,
at first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy.
It's more of a like a widener tool, like making sure that it gives it the wideness for the vocal. It's not for effect, it's for widening purposes.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and girl out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad, reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger bag. You wanna fuck on that, then put hands on me. These other ladies just fans on me. I can feel the pressure building up, but that's just the demand on me. I knew there was something going on with you, a little different. The way I put it on your body, you got out tripping. All I had to do was listen, but you put it on me so good I couldn't even pay attention. At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping aside and got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and girl out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad, reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger bag. You wanna fuck on that, then put hands on me. These other ladies just fans on me. I can feel the pressure building up, but that's just the demand on me.
There you go.
I knew there was something going on with you, a little different. The way I put it on your body, you got out tripping. All I had to do was listen, but you put it on me so.
There you go. We're gonna get the reverb situated now. Now that we took everything out, we did the cutting. We didn't boost anything. We didn't enhance anything. We just cut it. Right now I'm doing that little trick, the 60 beats, 60,000, beats per minute or whatever thing. You gotta know. I'll link y'all to the video that does that. So 60,000 divided by the tempo. 40 was that, divided by 2. You keep going down till you get a good number. 234. There we go. Got that. And it's just the R-verb from Waves. I mean, nothing special. Again, you can get more complicated. There's other reverbs out there that are amazing, I know. But this, again, it's like when you get a lot of work, you just gotta keep moving. You can't be like, trying to figure out your chain. You gotta make something that it's always gonna work. Because you gotta move fast.
At first we was gone, it was bomb.
These artists want their music done in like 1 or 2 days, so you gotta move fast.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the.
And I always subchain my reverb. It just gives it a more professional sound, and you can control it way more. And I get more into that once, you know, if I get these videos going, doing better production.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping and sliding, got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and girl out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger
So
bag.
now that we got everything, we cut. Kind of thing is called stage. It's stage gauging. It's what is it called? Stage gaining, I think. Well, whatever it's called. But yeah, we bring it all back down. We load it out with the beat, and now we got this. So it sounds quiet, but now it's actually more at level. And then how I have it labeled is my vocal bus, and then my beat bus, and then like a sub master. And we're going to bring this bitch back up. Took me a while to learn this kind of trick and learn the aspect of what stage gaining is. But yeah, again, gain and volume are two different things. If y'all can actually get grasp of that concept and know the difference between that, then you'll be solid. So let's turn these two on.
Traffic, I'm slipping and sliding, got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words and girl out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger bag. You wanna fuck on that, then put hands on me. These other ladies just fans on me. I can feel the pressure building up, but that's just the demand on me. I knew there was something going on with you, a little different. The way I put it on your body, you got out tripping. All I had to do was listen, but you put it on me so good I couldn't even pay attention.
Alrighty, turn these plugins on. Little EQ, boost the lows, boost the 8000, channel 6, put that 2. Now you can start hearing the difference, right?
So bad for me, baby, but it feels so good thinking to myself. I'm trying to leave it with you, but you got me caught in the web with the game that you play. I need to just run away. Get me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up in deep though. You give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you as a cook, but you got me caught in the web with the game that you play. I need to just run away. Get me feel like I'm the one that's going with the game that you play. I need to just run away. Get me feel like I'm the one that's
remember, we just cut, right? We didn't do any enhancing on the vocals or anything, or we didn't even mix and master the beat. So again, like, it's all empty, right? The beat's empty. The tracks on the mixer are empty. So again, it's we haven't added any boosting or anything. So again, that's just taking away can do a lot, right? Less is more. And it's really goes with mixing, man. Alrighty. Now let's mess with the buzz for the vocals. C4. Again, the presets are your best friend. Pensado. Like, go Google these names, right? Go learn from these greats. Like, again, everybody knows Dave Pensado. Use them. I just take the low band one and then just -12 and bring it down a little bit. I don't really do anything much. Maybe take the high end down. But that's it. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you sliding through that potion. Now that I'm gone and you wanted me back. There's a lot of attractions, no, that's just a fact. I kept it moving for counting the math. I was making moves on top of that. Want to close the door, that's attack at 30. The game that you play. I need to just run away. Let me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up in deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you sliding through that potion, number 9. Now that I'm gone and you wanted me back. There's a lot of attractions, no, that's just a fact. EQ. We're not doing much. Mostly just cutting the low end. Actually, let's take the slope and put it at a little bit better. And the Esther. Plosives out.
When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you slide through that post.
Always go all the way down.
You wanted me back, that's a lot of attraction. No, that's just a fact.
See what sounds good.
I was making moves on top of that. Want to close the door, that's a wrap, cause I could be looking back.
CLA. She's making a little bit more louder. Box preset 37.5. Should sound good.
I need to just run away. Let me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you slide through.
Alright, so now that we got that, you know, the lead vocal is pretty much good, you know, where we can get a good reading, good measurement of what we like. So now you can just literally just right click, knowing that we got other two ad-lib tracks. Just take everything you did, save mixer track, and then you hold it and you drag it and you just go to the next track that you want to add it to, and it just adds all the plugins. Right, this is one of the coolest things about FL Studio that I like. It just saves you so much time, you know. Or you can save the, you know, if you have an artist that always works with you, you can always just save that chain, you know. But and then now we got both of these ad-libs. Right?
Good. Good. Like a heat door. Getting up deep though.
They're not almost identical. Usually when you're doing like dubs, there are sets of pairs. You try to like hit each ad-lib at the same time, so you can have, you know, you can pan one to the left, pan one to the right. You know, it sounds like really good in sync as well. But both of them are different, so I am gonna add. I haven't seen any other plugin like it, but I'm pretty sure there's one out there like that. And this is the Mixer Matrix, the stereo shaper on FL Studio second preset. But yeah, we're gonna add that, and it's gonna make them sound good. Make it sound like it's like stereo. See? Again, we gotta add I usually have like 2, 3 bus for my reverbs, just so I can have different types of reverbs. And a side chain of one way. Let's target one first. There you go.
It feels good thinking to myself, I'm trying to leave it with you, but you got me caught in the web, the game that you play. I need to just run away. Let me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still. It feels good thinking to myself, I'm trying to leave it with you, but you got me caught in the web, the game that you play. I need to just run away. Let me feel like I'm the one.
And we're gonna add on the buzz, the vocal buzz.
Going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you slide through that potion, number 9, now that I'm gone and you wanted me back. There's a lot of attraction, no, that's just a fact. I kept it moving for counting the math. I was making moves on top of that. Want to close the door, that's a wrap, cause I could be looking back. You was a mistake. I'd have made it. It feels good thinking to myself, I'm trying to leave it with you, but you got me caught in the web, it's the game that you play. I need to just run away. Let me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fucking like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up deep though. give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you sliding through that potion, number 9, now that I'm gone and you wanted me back. That's a lot of attractions, no, that's just a fact. I kept it moving for counting the math. I was making moves on top of that. Once I close the door, that's a wrap, cause I ain't gonna be looked. It feels so good thinking to myself, I'm trying to.
Alright, so we got that good. Let's take a listen to the reference track.
You're out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had.
Okay.
But you got me caught up in the web, it's the game that you play. I need to just run away. Got me feel like I'm the one that's going cray.
Alright.
At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping and sliding, got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words, and you're out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger bag. You wanna fuck on that, then put hands on me. These other ladies just fans only. I can feel the pressure building up, but that's just the demand on
Take some
me.
reverb
Something
out.
going on with you a little different. The way I put it on your body, you got out tripping. All I had to do was listen, but you put it on me so good I couldn't even really pay attention. Was a mistake. At first we was gone, it was bomb when it happened. Heavy interactions, got us moving through the traffic. I'm slipping and sliding, got me all over the bed. She only said a couple words, and you're out of my head. At first she wasn't bad, I was never mad. Reaching for the things that we never had. Walking around with a bigger tag, getting everything we never had and put it in a bigger bag. You wanna fuck on that, then put hands on me. These other ladies just fans only. I can feel the pressure building up, but that's just the demand on me. I knew there was something going on with you a little different. The way I put it on your body, you got out tripping. All I had to do was listen, but you put it on me so good I couldn't even really pay attention. Was a mistake I'd have made at the spur of the moment. Yeah, I wish I could take it back, cause you was just a phase, and now I'm on to something better. You wish you could, but you got me caught up in the web, it's the game that you play. I need to just run away. Got me feel like I'm the one that's going cray. When it's cold, but when we fuck it like a heat stroke, I'm trying to walk away, but I'm getting up in deep though. Give me pain, but I'm still not trying to crush your vibe. I got you sliding through that potion, number 9, now that I'm gone and you wanted me back. That's a lot of attractions, no, that's just a fact. I kept it moving for counting the math. I was making moves on top of that. Once I close the door, that's a wrap, cause I ain't gonna be looking back.
And that's pretty much like just getting it at a good level where, all right, you know, you send it to the artist and you're like, hey, all right, we gotta, you know, I got something for you. All right, let's get started. Let's move on from here. Where do you want drops? Where do you want certain effects? You know, reverse reverbs or like stutter effects. From here, you have something good. You can start editing. You know, again, I don't like, you know, giving a artist a mix that you put so much time and effort, right, just for the artist to be like, it's not really my vibe, and then I think I'm gonna go choose someone else. I think that's the worst. It's shitty because like it's just like you put all your time and effort into this mix, and then to someone be like, oh, no, there's nothing. I feel like if they give you a rough mix of someone else's mix that you know they can, I feel like you should just copy that mix or get it close to that, and tell them and like, all right, what exactly do you want? We can go on from there. Because usually when you're getting compared to another mix, it's usually that one the audio engineer is being a dick and is not providing good customer service, and they want to make sure that if another thing is that they might be a little bit too much expensive for the for the artist at the moment, but it's still a good mix. They just want to see if they have other options where they can go find someone else for a little bit cheaper of a price, and that's fine, you know. Again, it's like mixing and mastering, bro. There's people out there that are charging 5,000, 10,000, 50,000. You know, people that make beats are getting $500,000 deals. You know, so the thing is that it's not about the price. It's just that when we're working with independent artists, the way to actually have good customer service and you know get consistent work is by giving a competitive price You know, I usually believe that your price should be like 1 to 2, maybe 3% of what your studio price is. So, for example, like if you have a $10,000 studio or $20,000 studio, right? What's 3% of that? You know, you know. Let's do the math. 20,000. You know, 3% of that price. It could go. You know, if you have a $20,000 studio, you should be charging at least $600 per song. You know, maybe you got the studio, but you haven't worked your way up to that type of status or price range, right? But you got the equipment, so you can make content off of the equipment. You can make content, you know, learn the content, learn your equipment that you have, right? I personally, you know, I don't want to get into numbers, but it's around that range, right? And that's usually what I charge. But right now, what I want to work is I want to have so much work that I know I can run this business at a low profit range, right? Because I know once I start charging more people, like my equipment's going to last me a very long time, like at least a decade, right? I can make my money back easily. It's just the fact that I want to keep the clientele, right? The clientele is what's going to keep you, you know, surviving. And it's not just the amount of new clients you get; it's the average amount a client comes back to you and they're spent, you know. So a client, you know, I got clients that have paid over 5 digits, right? In over a span of like 2 3 years, you know, like you need to find people like that because if they're spending $10,000 in 1 year, you know, sending you 100 songs or 50 songs or 20 songs, whatever your price is, right? They send you that's giving you work. So again, I will get more in detail with the business side of just like running, you know, the products you need, like the services, all that stuff. Just get that going. But again, I just wanted to show you what I do on a daily basis and pretty much how to like just get your mixes just sounding good and get an idea what I do. So, alrighty, guys. Next time, I'll see y'all later. Deuces.